Hey there, folks. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a little adventure into my world of plowing the vegetable garden with my trusty motor tiller. But before we dive in, let me tell you a bit about myself because context is everything, right? During the weekdays, I wear one hat. I'm a taxi driver cruising through the city streets, dodging traffic jams and listening to people's life stories. Some days, it feels like I've heard every plot twist of humanity from behind the wheel. But when Friday night rolls around, guess what happens? Yup, I trade my steering wheel for handlebars, and instead of asphalt, I hit the dirt literally. That's right, weekends are reserved for some serious garden therapy. And by therapy, I mean driving my motor cultivator like a boss while pretending I'm racing in some off-road championship. Who needs NASCAR when you've got potatoes waiting to be planted, am I right? So here's how it usually goes down: Saturday morning, coffee in hand, boots laced up tight, and sunglasses perched on my nose, because even if it's cloudy, looking cool is mandatory. Out comes my loyal sidekick, the motor tiller. It may not look like much, but this baby turns hard-packed soil into fluffy goodness faster than you can say potato salad. Now, let me walk you through my process. First things first, safety gear. No, I don't mean a helmet or knee pads, I'm talking earplugs. This thing sounds like an angry lawnmower crossed with a jet engine. Once that's sorted, I start at one end of the plot and work my way across, making sure each pass overlaps just enough so no patch of earth escapes its fate. The smell of fresh-turned soil. Pure magic. There's something primal about it. It's like reconnecting with nature after spending 5 days inhaling exhaust fumes. And hey, here's where the fun part comes in. Every now and then, I pretend I'm in a tractor pulling competition. You know, revving the engine, leaning into the handles like I'm wrestling a bull. My neighbors probably think I've lost it, but honestly, who cares? Life's too short to be boring. But wait. Let me ask you something. How do you prepare your land for planting? Do you use fancy machinery like me, or do you stick to old school methods? Drop your answers in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Speaking of which, did you know there are actually several ways to prep the soil for growing potatoes? Let me break them down for you. Hand tilling. This is as basic as it gets. Grab a spade or a garden fork, roll up your sleeves, and get digging. It's great exercise if you're into that sort of thing, but let me tell you, after a long week of taxi shifts, the last thing I want is to feel like I've signed up for CrossFit. Still, hand-tilling gives you total control over the depth and texture of the soil. Plus, it's eco-friendly since you're not burning any fuel. Using a hoe. Ah, the humble hoe, a classic tool that's been around forever. With a hoe, you can chop up weeds and loosen the top layer of soil without breaking a sweat. Well, maybe a little sweat. It's perfect for smaller gardens, but if you've got acres to cover, this method might leave you crying into your compost pile. Rotary tiller, like mine. Enter the hero of today's story, the motorized tiller. These machines come in all shapes and sizes, from mini cultivators to full-blown beasts that could probably till a football field. They save tons of time and effort, especially if you're dealing with tough, compacted soil. Just fire it up, guide it along, and watch the magic happen. Sure, they cost more up front, but trust me, your back will thank you later. Plowing with animals. Okay, this one isn't super common these days unless you live in rural areas or have a quirky hobby farm. Picture this, a pair of oxen or horses pulling a traditional plow. It's slow, steady, and kinda romantic in a little house on the prairie kind of way. But again, unless you already own livestock, this option might not be practical. No-till gardening. Now, here's a method that's gaining popularity among eco-conscious gardeners. Instead of turning the soil, you simply layer organic matter like leaves, straw, or grass clippings on top of it. Over time, these materials break down and enrich the soil naturally. It's low maintenance and great for preventing erosion, but it does require patience. If you're someone who likes instant gratification, guilty. This might test your resolve. Alright, enough about me and my tiller adventures. Let's talk about life in Siberia for a moment. Yes, you heard that right, I live in Siberia. People often ask me, how do you survive those harsh winters? Well, here's the secret: vodka, lots of layers, and a stubborn refusal to give up gardening. Seriously though, living here teaches you resilience. When the thermometer drops below zero, you either adapt or hibernate. And during the short summer season, we make the most of it by growing everything from potatoes to cucumbers. By the way, speaking of survival skills, how do you live? Are you battling hurricanes in Florida, droughts in California, or maybe just trying to keep squirrels away from your tomatoes? Whatever your situation, share your story in the comments. I bet it's fascinating. Before I wrap this up, let me leave you with a quick tip. Whether you're using a tiller, a hoe, or nothing but your bare hands, the key to successful gardening is consistency. Show up, put in the work, and Mother Nature will reward you. Oh, and always keep a sense of humor. Because if I can laugh while wrestling a motor tiller in, you can find joy in whatever gardening challenges come your way. Thanks for sticking around, friends. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy gardening, and remember, life's better with dirt under your nails.